last 2 weeks for the Pittsburgh Steelers have been interesting. 2 weeks ago they had 8 turnovers in a 20-14 loss in Cleveland that had a lot of fans shaking their heads, and Charlie Batch took the blame for this one, despite the defense playing well. But the running game was ineffective. But they bounced back to beat the Baltimore Ravens 23-20 Sunday. Charlie Batch had a tremendous game, 276 yards and a touchdown. Plus, the running game was able to improve somewhat, but with the offensive line switching up due to injuries, it was a very tough one to run the ball on. The last 2 weeks, the defense played outstanding, and they made more turnovers, especially the sack forced fumble caused by James Harrison that set up the touchdown pass to tie the game from Batch to Heath Miller. And also they were able on special teams to neutralize Jacoby Jones, who burned them 2 weeks earlier for a punt return touchdown. Now the San Diego Chargers come into town this Sunday, 4-8, and a lot of things going wrong for them. Phillip Rivers has been inconsistent. The running game hasn't been the same, but the defense has been playing well, so the Steelers have to play better on offense, especially running the football. I expect the Steelers to beat the Chargers in a very close football game. But don't be surprised if Ben Roethlisberger returns this Sunday. He's starting to practice well, and he does have some shoulder discomfort. But, however, we'll see on Friday. If he practices well on Friday, has very little pain, he'll start Sunday. If not, Charlie Batch will start again and buying Ben another week off to get ready for the Dallas game next Sunday. Hopefully the Steelers will be able to have their best game against the Chargers and go 8-5 and hold off the Bengals for the 6th and last wild card playoff spot. As for Charlie Batch, I give him credit, first of all, for taking the loss to the Browns, and second, bouncing back with a tremendous performance. At the end of that game, after Sean Sweesham kicked the game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock, you could see the very emotional and happy Charlie Batch on the sidelines hugging Ben Roethlisberger. So this Sunday is going to be a big one for the Steelers. The last 3 of the 4 games will be at home against the Chargers, on the road in Dallas, the Bengals, and the Browns. So if the Steelers can run the table, they'll finish 11-5 and make the playoffs. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about dealing with the Baltimore Ravens until at least the first round of the playoffs. I'll be following the game with you as always, and you can go to twitter.com/rlaytonsports to read the latest on sports.